Can you tell me anything useful about the asteroid, then, whilst I'm here?
Not much, to be honest. Spent most of my time inside the facility. Having a tediously protracted nervous breakdown. The biome's been irreversibly tampered with at this point, so I'd say be prepared for anything.
Yeah, I am prepared for anything. Well,
Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Oh, no. Feel free to tell them to bother me. I could do with hitting something right now. Any threatening messages whilst I was out? No? Shame. I am... Right, yeah, let's actually go to the groundbreaker docking bays.
An unknown vessel is approaching our ship. Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile. Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Those are alarms, then? Yeah, those are alarms? Status report!
The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly.
Can we...
Sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock.
Can we shoot them?
I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
You're not supposed to be pleased to tell me that we're being boarded, Ada. I'm pretty sure that's bad news, although right now I'm sort of with you in a way.
I have been programmed to simulate joy and excitement at the opportunity to test my limited defensive capabilities. Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shock trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
Why didn't you deploy that on me? Yeah. So when you said you had a marauder deterrent system back in Emerald Vale and you pretended to, evacuate the entire ship of that oxygen, why? What?
I was bluffing, Captain. When we met in Emerald Vale, my systems were not fully operational. Even if they were, I might have made an exception.
Oh, you didn't have a power regulator.
The invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
No, you're right. We should focus on those. We should definitely focus on those. Let them know I'm flattered, but I wish they'd brought me dinner first. Yes, please do that. That sounds kind of cool.
That is unlikely. Judging by the state of the invading ship and the competence of the boarding party, I deduce they are incapable of paying for dinner. Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
No. You could get us out of here? How? I'm just curious how you could get us out of here.
Yes, Captain. I am capable of deploying the Unreliable's articulated thrusters to dislodge their ship from our own.
Oh, okay.
This is a temporary solution, however. A permanent solution may require your personal intervention.
I have never heard my hammer called personal intervention before, but I like it. I will,
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show.
Okay, so you're going to electrocute them first, and... Oh, everyone's come for the show. Did anyone bring popcorn? Did anyone bring popcorn?
It's Lieutenant. Note to self. Don't piss off Ada.
Yeah, a little late for that. I've been doing it ever since we got here. Okay,
I
right.
think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Okay, now Ada really is beginning to scare me. Okay, we're going across. By we, I mean... Ooh, I think I'm liking Ellie there. Who's up for a bit of mayhem? I'm thinking Sam. Sam, come with me. And Ellie. Okay.
Your opponent knows how to play defense. All right, freebooters, fall back and regroup.
Why do I feel like I should have brought Felix now? Charged Ordnance Control Armor. Okay. Hello? I believe you've been looking for us. Okay. Starship Hunters. Hello? Oh, you know what? Felix! Felix! Dude, you've got to come. You have got to come. Don't ask me how I know this. You definitely want to be... Ooh, Max actually likes toss ball as well. Yeah, nope, got to take you two. Does this symbol tell you anything?
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
Okay, I get the feeling, guys, we may be dealing with, well, idiots, but idiots that may... What are these? They look like sort of balls. Are they toss balls? Is that what a toss ball is? I mean, I've never seen the game, so I wouldn't know. Okay. Hello? Hi?
What the?
Hello? We're over here.
Going on over there?
What do you mean is someone going out of the... You're trying to board my ship! And you're asking if something...
What was that?
It was me! Okay, you know what? And them! All of us! Get out of the way, Max. Okay. Oh, we got a galley key card. That'll probably get us in one of the other rooms. Okay. How is this? I suppose. Oh. Can we take their power regulator? So we got a spare? Or maybe we could go back to, you know, Edgewater and replace the one we sort of, borrowed nicely. No? Probably not. Alright. Let's just, Oh, I thought for a second it was a vending machine. Well, they did bring us dinner. Sort of. Okay, I found the galley. Okay, well, they're definitely finding some way to pay for the damage they did. What was that elixir? Have we found that before? Or is that new? No. Not new. Could have been new. Got a little excited there, that is true. Heh. Ah. Ha! Right. We could talk about this, you know. You could just hand over the tracking device, apologize nicely, and we might... Hello?
What was that?
Oh, really? Take it back. I am afraid you guys are too stupid to be left alive. It's kind of annoying. And a freebooter. Yeah, these guys are definitely fans of tossball. Definitely fans of tossball. Hello? What have you got in your... That's a knife. What?
Quietly now.
Okay, what is going on here? We've got a man cowering. Hello, you do realize we're here, right? I appreciate you're watching the fight and you've just seen all of your friends, men, players murdered. But this is normally where you say, oh, hello, and then attempt to negotiate or threaten. Threatening is often... Just keep your eye on him. I'm going to read his messages. Welcome, Coach Staley. Messages from Error. Your target is unreliable, a small inconsequential ship with no significant defences, except the people on it. Freelancer, owned and operated, captained by a two-bit smuggler, who goes by Alex Hawthorne. That is not technically true anymore. Well, I suppose it's technically true that it's owned, but not operated. Intercept the unreliable, eliminate Hawthorne and any crew in your way. I've sent you an advance along with a tracking device for your astrogator. That's what we're looking for, tracking device. From Firefly Company office. To the freebooters, team coach and her replacement. The Firefly Company is currently experiencing an exciting period of growth and change. We are happy to announce that 3 different companies, including but not limited to Spacer's Choice, are currently in the process of negotiating for ownership of Firefly's company's properties. As part of those negotiations, Firefly Company has agreed to dissolve its freebooters tossball property so as not to challenge, compete with, undermine, or in any way disrespect the tossball teams owned and deployed by any company interested in acquiring us. We are pleased to inform you that the Firefly Company has formally renounced its ownership of the Freebooters Tossball brand and all related properties. Furthermore, please be informed that all Tossball related positions, including but not limited to players, coaches, maintenance, auto-mechanicals, units and labourers, are now formally dissolved. Please be reminded that your lifetime indentured contracts have not been dissolved. Your labour and services remain the sole propriety or property of Firefly Company into perpetuity. Please be reminded that offering your services to a competitor is strictly contrary to colony law and may be punishable with arrest, imprisonment, mandatory re-education and or surprise audit. Furthermore, any independent contract work, also known as freelancing, is strictly contract to the terms of your lifetime indenturement contract. Your position has been discontinued as of the receipt of this message. So they've basically been fired. Okay, let's look at the notices. Notices to crew. On following instructions. Team, there's a time for improvisation and a time for following instructions. Understanding the difference is more of an art than a science. If you find yourself thinking up a creative solution to a problem, ask yourself, what are some of the consequences of my solution? Am I behaving in a way consistent with the values of the freebooters? Let me give you a practical example. Say I ask one of you to repair the piping in my lavatory. I understand we've got a bit of a parts shortage here in Halcyon, so you might try to improvise using a plasma rifle instead of a welding torch, for example. Or tossball sticks instead of chisels. Yeah. These are all terrible ideas. I'm glad you said that. Why, you ask? Because you're stupid. If you think about it, the answer will be as obvious as the hole in my lavatory wall. Don't be sorry, be better. Coach, that's good advice. On practice. Team, practice is important. The best tossball players devote every waking moment to the study of their craft. Scripture tells us our lives are defined by our role in society. Our role is to play tossball. We are never off the field because we never stop being tossball players. Some of you took this advice to heart. You're practicing your pitch and your swing in the commons. I don't have to remind you all of the incident involving a tossball and my entire case of Spectrum Red. Now, I understand you're all eager to play. We haven't had a lot of matches since corporates scuppered the team, but today I had to pry a tossball out of a shattered terminal. That terminal could have been our astrogator. And then I would have had to space the party responsible in accordance with team regulations. Please don't force me into a position where I have to discipline you. I expect you all to behave in a manner consistent with freebooter values, which includes only destroying equipment while on board an enemy ship. Which does seem reasonable, to be honest. Okay, let's see what deleted messages. Okay, one deleted message. Notice of discontinuation. To the designated captain of this vessel, dear sir and or madam, this is an automated message. Please be informed that the following services, amenities and products provided by the Firefly Company have been discontinued and or commissioned. The Firefly Freebooters Tossball team and all properties related therein, and all Firefly Company storage, transport ships, development or currently spaceworthy, and all maintenance and repair services provided to Firefly Company vehicles, and all rations, medical rights, company uniforms, and designated domiciles belonging to Firefly Company. Please be informed that captaining a discontinued ship is strictly contrary to regulations and may be punishable with any and all of the following: punitive fees, mandatory re-education, imprisonment. Firefly Company will not provide relocation or employment assistance for any discontinued workers. I'm kind of feeling them now. I'm kind of feeling for them. Okay, Coach. I've got good news and I got bad news. The good news is, I understand why you did it. The bad news is, I think I've, killed all your crew.
You know, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping you'd play by the rules. We could have had a good old-fashioned boarding.
But we did.
Now you're barging into my office, muddying tracks all over my floor. A little respect for the ship. Is that too much to ask?
Well, we are boarding. I know you're nervous and all, because I've seen you, but I'm just here to talk. Hey, you were boarding my ship, though. Yeah, you were trying to board my ship, so I just boarded yours back. Is that not, like... Am I breaking some rule here?
Yeah, but I had every intention of respecting the upholstery. I would have had you spaced or shot in the bathroom or something.
I respected your
Captain of the
upholstery.
Unreliable. You dropped out of the sky in Emerald Vale, and whatever you've been doing on Gorgon, you've upset my employer. You and I are in a bit of a situation. I don't get paid unless you're dead, and a man's got to make a living. You understand?
Are you mad? Are you? I was feeling sorry for you. While you were cowering looking at the screen, after we dealt with your entire crew, I read your messages. And I was beginning to feel sorry for you. But now you're worried about money. Well, trust me, money is not your biggest problem. Your biggest problem is a large hammer wielded by a large man.
All right, easy. You made your point. I know when I'm outgunned. I'm
Out-hammered.
guessing you haven't killed me yet because you want to talk things over, right? I can drop the tossball act and we can have ourselves a conversation.
Well, I haven't killed you yet because I feel sort of sorry for you, really. Basically. Also, maybe you could just save me a little time and tell me where the tracking device is so I can take it and be on my way, and you just promised to go away. Not that I expect you to not go away. Why did you attack my machine? My ship. Why? Who do you work for?
My team and I were contracted to apprehend the Unreliable, eliminate its crew, and dispose of the captain.
I know that.
I couldn't tell you who hired me even if I wanted to. The contract's anonymous.
You do want to.
No names, no faces, just money and a target. I can't turn down a job like that. You understand.
You can. That would have been the sensible thing to do. You and your team are a joke. Take your ship and get out of here. Bribe... I'm not bribing you. No, just get the hell out of here. Just go away, or I'm going to smash you in the face.
You're gonna let me
with
walk away, just like that. I'm probably gonna regret asking this, but why?
Yeah, really, honestly, now that you ask me, just... Yeah, no idea.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, no.
I'll keep my ship clear of yours. You and I will never cross orbits again.
Yeah, that's what yeah, you better hold to that.
I got no reason to come after you. Use my credentials to get inside the cockpit and take our tracking device.
Yeah, okay, that's...
Our astrogation terminal was tracking your ship. Don't ask me how. Never had much luck with computing devices myself.
And what exactly are you going to tell your employer?
The truth. We never caught up to the Unreliable. You vanished somewhere into the void. Astrogator never picked up your location again.
Okay, I like that. That's good. Okay, just so you know, we're, We're taking your stuff as compensation. Yes, we are. And if you don't like it, well, that's unfortunate.
Shh. Great work.
Okay. Fine. I was semi-expecting him to have an issue with it, but fine, he didn't. That's okay. Right.
Wow. How'd you do that?
Okay, dude, it's mostly you anyway. Right, let's just...
Hey, you!
Really?
What do you think you're doing?
Taking compensation, you moron! Go away!
All right, fine. Get out of here.
I'm fine. Yes, I am. I'm fine. I'm fine. That is pretty hideous. Lucky Spratfoot? Okay, what are these? Inspiration. Ranged weapon skills. Tech skills. This stuff's not too bad, actually. For medium armor, it's actually... Let's see how it actually looks. Okay, it's very... It's very... fiery? I get Firefly. Yes, of course. Of course. Firefly. Yes. Yes. Makes perfect sense, I guess. Right. Okay. Is this how we get to the bridge? No, that's the galley card. Right, this... Oh, right. Okay, we're back in the galley. We just came through a different door, which now means we should be able to go... Well, that's... Oh! Could we have had a chat with him? Could we have had a chat with him and spared ourselves all the unpleasantries? We probably could have done that, couldn't we? That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Wish I'd noticed that. Right. Okay. Pick up light machine gun Mark III. Anything... Right, here we go. Use terminal. Tracking device. Inventory logs. Let's get the tracking device first of all. Remove it. Okay, so we've got the tracking device. Optional. Eliminate the mercenaries. Right, return to route. Inventory logs. This vessel has been decommissioned by the Firefly Company. The navigation terminal no longer maintains inventory and delivery logs following date of obsolescence. Please select an option. Open last entry. Accepted cargo. Energy cells, Firefly. Energy cells, Firefly. Vendor no longer exists. For cargo delivery failed. Cargo delivery failed. Outpost no longer recognized. Cargo discontinued. Okay. See, now I'm wondering whether we should really take out the captain. I mean, that... The thing is what's in our best interest? That he runs back to his employer and tells them he couldn't find us and we've disappeared? Or that the... That's revolting. Or that the employer... knows we killed them. Probably the first one, actually, because if the employer knows that we've killed this crew, they'll just send another crew, maybe one not quite as incompetent. If they think we've disappeared, maybe they'll stop. It's a pretty vague maybe, but we can but hope. Although, to be honest with you, that wasn't, you know, necessarily unwelcome. I kind of needed to hit some people. Why are we all still standing staring? It's over. It's done. We're going. Hi. Can we turn the alarms off? Alarms
Welcome
off.
back, Captain. I understand you have resolved your differences with our former boarding party. Are you ready to depart?
Yes, definitely.
Understood, Captain. Resuming our course.
Good. Okay. Sorry, I was just waiting for the bad news.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look?
You look like you're ready to go into battle, aren't you? But you look terrific.
Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Whoa, okay. Okay. So she's on her date. Check in on the date.
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
If you're talking to me, the answer is no. The roof's leaking. The roof is leaking. Somebody... Hi, I just came in to,
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Oh,
Have at it then.
vodka.
And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He was probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was,
Okay.
make sure I didn't get hurt, but...
Seems to be going fine. Okay, I think it's going fine. I just don't know what to do. Do we just... Dude.
Good to see you, boss.
Never mind. Like, I'm at a bit of a loss. Oh, we got some stuff to sell. We could go into... Does anyone want to come sell some stuff? I just, we've got a few minutes, I think. Probably, at least, if all goes well. Right, Felix and, no. Nyoka. Have we taken Nyoka on the space station? Not sure we have. So stretch our legs, give those guys a little while, and then we'll,
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
Oh, Terror on Monarch's a riot. It's all made up, though. You know that, right?
Oh, don't tell him that.
Right.
Don't.
Next, you're gonna tell me Halcyon and Helen weren't based on a real person.
You're going to break his
I
heart.
won't tell you that, no. You seem happier in your ignorance.
Good girl. I'm pretty sure he didn't understand what that meant. Okay. So, has the date ended? Were we out long enough for the date to have ended so that we can get... Okay, it looks like the kitchen is being used by everyone else, so either they are seriously not getting the hint, or the date is over, and I can find out how it went. Oh, there she is.
We got a lot in common, you and me. Both operating just a teensy bit outside of the manufacturer's expected parameters, huh? Come to see Sam? That was sweet of ya. Here, I was just leaving.
Oh, can I see you? It's the engine room.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay, look, did it go well?
I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited.
That's
So she got
probably the
here,
engine.
And the first thing she said was, "Oh, you smell nice, like mock apples." And I was like, "Yeah, new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
I bloody cried when we got the spread. But okay, so you laid out the meal, brought June in, and started the music. No, don't mention music. Don't mention... No, okay, so you don't mention music. And you started the music? There was music?
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh," real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
Let's go with monarch person. So the meal went well, and the dessert better have gone well.
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage, and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
Okay, no, brilliant. And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Wait, so she wrote a speech to declare her love? Yeah?
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet.
You two are
Anyhow,
like
when
two
she
peas in a
wrapped
pod,
up,
really, aren't you?
I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
I figured that by the way you were grinning. I mean, if it had been any other I figured the conclusion out just by the tone of voice. Okay, that was very sweet. Congratulations.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met June Lay at all. I don't know nothing about the Vickers capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
That's, yeah, no, you could do that. Yeah, good to know. You scream into your pillow. I'm going to get the ship to fly off to our next destination, which is... Let's have a look. A Clio facility orbiting the atmosphere of a gas giant, Olympus. Okay, that doesn't sound as romantic as your evening, but hey, you know, it's a gas giant. Maybe it's a beautiful one. Oh, I'll tell you what, before we go anywhere. Science! I am now a virtuoso of science. My science foo is better than anyone else's science foo. Yes, it is. I appreciate I'm being a little unbearable at the moment. But that's because I'm brilliant at science. Yes, I am. I can tell you're impressed, really. I can. You are. Okay, Olympus. Right, the largest of Halcyon's two Jovian gas giants. Perpetual storms wreck the planet's atmosphere, rendering it uninhabitable. We are not going there. We are going to a station called Olympus. Right. And we're looking for somebody called... Was it Lowe? Jasper Lowe.
The Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station.
Thank you. Jasper Lowe. Probably should know who I'm looking for. Probably should. Yes. Jasper Lowe's last recorded place of employment was right here. Who to take? Still want to take Felix. I'm still wanting to take Felix. I'd take Parvati as well, but you know she's probably still screaming into the pillow. So let's leave her. Ellie and Felix. Yeah, definitely the right crew for this particular serial drama. Okay. Not the best start, really. Why is it every time we go to an Auntie Cleo's facility, we're greeted with dead bodies? Well, a dead body.
We were hoping to find Lo alive, right?
Yes. That isn't. I don't think that's Lo. I do not think that... Are those scorch marks? Yeah, I think those are scorch marks. I have a feeling something awful went on here. I mean, I'm guessing that's no amazing deduction considering we've got a dead body and scorch marks everywhere. But, you know, oh, there is a terminal. Let's find out what on earth is going on. Welcome, K. Marine. Reception log. Log entry date ranges. Day 00111 to 110. Okay, that's a long period. As per my required duties, I am keeping a visitor's log. Day 1, no visitors. Day 2, yeah, bit of a theme there. Day 061, sometimes we experience long power outages, sitting in the dark listening to the storm beat at the walls. I've got a lot of time to think. It begs to be let in, while I would pay to be let out. Okay. Day 108, no visitors. Day 109, still no visitors. Day 111 to 150. Why are there a bunch of tailless sprats running about? This facility don't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I should file a request with acquisitions for one. Teacup canids are famed for their ability to hunt sprats after all, and for keeping people company. I'm sensing somebody who is going a little stir-crazy. Is this receptionist here alone? No, we're looking for someone called Lowe, so that there must be at least 2 people here. And I'm assuming that scientist isn't Lowe. Didn't look like a receptionist either. Okay, day 116, no visitors. Day 117, no visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. Someone stole a handful of cards from the deck. Day 118, desk unmanned. Unsuccessfully hunted for the missing cards. Day 151 to 250. Canid request was denied. Nobody is surprised. Day 158. We've run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new fiscal year. I guess that delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Now there's something to look forward to. Let me get this right. We got a station with 1 or more people going stir-crazy and they've run out of caffeinoid. Yeah, I think the mystery's solved. Did some digging in the system records. It turns out our supplies are set to be delivered by, get this, a crew of auto-mechanicals. Yeah. Day 182. Thought I'd heard knocking at the front door, but it turned out to be just thunder. Always thunder. Front door. You mean the airlock? Right. Funny how it can sound like so many different things. A boom, a crack, a snap, knocking. Laughing. Screams. Oh yeah, this person's definitely gone. Day 251 to the present. I've started venturing outside. At first, I worried something fierce about all the lightning strikes. Sometimes the electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz without warning, but I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid, and there's not much else to do. Day 301. Turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. Outside, the wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs in my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles. In that pain, well, I feel so very alive. This station is supposed to be orbiting a gas giant. Is it actually orbiting within its atmosphere, and is its atmosphere breathable? Day 322. My many and varied attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Special Committee for Auditing and Management have failed. Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll sort that out in a second.
Everything's going to be okay.
Okay, we got auto-mechanicals.
Everything's going to be okay.
Okay, that's nice. Hi.
Just breathe, Kelly. Everything's gonna be alright.
Determination. Repeatedly buzz the intercom button. Okay, hi, could you please open the door? Okay, is this a dirty phone call? Look, seriously, I don't want to have to just repeatedly buzz the intercom button because I realise how absolutely aggravating that would be. But you're standing pretty close to the speaker so I can actually hear you. I know you're there.
Who's out there?
I'm... Like, whatever you're scared of, I'm pretty sure it's dead. Come on out. No, I'm the captain of my own ship. Open up and I'll get you away from Olympus. And I have a feeling that is what you want, yes?
Really? I would be indebted to you for life. But how do I know I can believe you?
Good question. I have a very trustworthy face. Yes, I do. Although it's beneath a mask. Well, you could say I've got two very trustworthy faces, although... You know what? I've got a trustworthy face, yes.
I'll have to come out to assess it myself. Hold on. I'm opening the door.
Okay. A sort of foolish person. Hello? Hi! Okay, so you're K whatever it was. Hi. I was going to say how are you, but I'm going to guess that's a bad question, so let's just go with hi.
Let me just catch my breath. I swear my heart's trying to punch its way out of my chest.
Right, just...
Law, I'm so lucky you came along. I know it
True.
sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform. Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
Okay, well, I've got a ship. I'll give you a lift. Out of curiosity, before we go anywhere, can we just... Okay, who are you?
I'm Kelly Marine, the receptionist.
Right.
And before you ask, I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, because no one comes here. Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
Dropped off what? You see, you probably should be slightly more specific about your language, because I've noticed since being thawed out that these terms can mean very different things to you than they do to me. Except for me. How do you get your supplies then? Don't you need to switch out personnel? No, auto mechanicals. Why are you working as a receptionist if no one ever comes here? Basically because it's company policy. Right, no one ever comes here except for me.
Right. Heck of a time for our first and only visitor to show up. Speaking of, why are you here?
Okay, professional storm chaser. Tempting. But I am actually looking for someone called Dr. Jasper Lowe.
If I had to guess, you'd probably find his body either in his office or the labs. Or heck, he could have been on the toilet. I don't know. No bones about it, he was the smartest of us all. Maybe he evaded the automechs, too.
Okay, good. Anything else you could tell me before I go? Not that I'm going to go immediately,
Like what?
Why is everyone dead? I'm assuming it's the auto-mechanical massacre, but I was hoping for slightly more details.
Pink slip protocol.
The company decided to terminate the team. Why?
How should I know? I just monitor the front desk. Well, except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here. If you work at Oops, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in us.
Oops.
Somebody messed up. When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
Sorry, I didn't catch most of that because I was busy processing the fact that this station actually is called Oops.